today snowboarding, as you can tell from my hair and lovely pink nose. So here's what's been going on with snowboarding, because you're going to see some footage of these things. So, or maybe I'll talk while you see the video. We'll see. So on Wednesday this past week, we had a snowboarding lesson, because I've been doing a series of women's snowboarding lessons called Women's Snow Discovery, which is held at Brandywine Ski Resort in Cuyahoga Valley, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. Which I highly recommend. The women who teach the courses are extremely passionate and really feel strongly about keeping the program running. So if you're looking for lessons in the area, totally recommend Women's Snow Discovery. I'll probably do it again next year. Anyway, so we had lessons on Wednesday, and previously, so I've been practicing snowboarding on my own, and I've been having an issue where I keep falling on my left thigh. And it's to the point where I've got a really giant bruise on my leg. It hurts a lot to fall. I mean, it hurts all the time, but it hurts excruciatingly to fall on it at this point. So we had lessons on Wednesday, and I wasn't really feeling it anyway. And I kind of didn't want to be there. I wasn't focused. I had a lot of stress, and I was in pain, and probably shouldn't have gone. Anyway, we had lessons on Wednesday. Everything was going okay, and then we decided to do the half pipe at Brandywine, which is new. They haven't had a half pipe there in years. It might be a quarter pipe. It's small. And I went down the half pipe and fell on my bad leg a couple of times, and on the second time I fell, one of the other girls came down the pipe behind me and couldn't stop and ran her snowboard into my back. So needless to say, I was in quite a lot of pain after that lesson, and so basically I've taken Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off of snowboarding, which I really normally wouldn't do. I would at least be out on Saturday. So anyway, you'll see the footage, or you probably have already seen the footage of me going down the half pipe. So that's actually 2 runs after the run where I fell, and it definitely was not my best run, but I think it's important to show where I am. So anyway, you can see where I am with that. And the reason we were doing the half pipe was to work on our turning skills. So today I went out to, basically, it's a long story, but they had extra lessons at different times during the week. So I met up with some of the women from lessons and one of the instructors. And I told Anne that I was having this problem with my heel side turns. I basically, every once in a while, I will catch an edge on a heel side turn and I will slam down on my hip, and it hurts. I mean, it's really, really bad, and I needed to correct it, and I didn't know what to do to fix it. And so Anne suggested that I point my knees out when I'm doing my heel side turns, and that would correct any issues with it. And I think that's probably her general advice for heel side turn issues, but I did that today, and it completely fixed my problem. I only fell once, and that one time I fell on my hip, but it was not during a turn. I was in the flats, and I wasn't paying attention, and I caught an edge and went over. So today was a much better day. I was there for 6 hours and did multiple runs. I did a new hill, much more comfortable on lifts. So you'll see the footage from me on the new hill. One of the things that I think is really important for people who are learning action sports to keep in mind is that the speed you are actually traveling is much slower than the speed you feel like you're traveling. It will always feel like you're going too fast. It's the same in mountain biking, it's the same at the bike park, and it's the same on the slope. You always feel like you're going faster than you really are. So the footage that you're going to see from today, a friend of mine was kind enough to record me. And you can see that my technique is there, and I'm definitely getting better and improving. But it looks to me like I'm going very slowly. I am going very looks like I'm going slow, but when I'm doing it, it feels like it's going super fast. So I just wanted to put that out, that it's okay to go slow, and eventually the speed will come. But while you're going slow, you're also working on correcting issues. Like in my case, it was my heel side turns needed work. So it's important to keep those things in mind. And I'm glad I had a really good day today, because I really needed that. I was having a really, really hard time because of this falling issue. I really needed a day just a confidence builder, just to get more comfortable with my heel side turns and get back to feeling comfortable on the snowboard. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully you enjoyed the footage, and